pickup, let's ride. Talking around the campfire light, Wi-Fi flickers, stars shine bright. Bitcoin boots, dust on my jeans, hustling hard, living digital dreams. Got my charts like cattle on the range, numbers buck wild, man, it's strange. Click, clack, mouse, let the ticker spin. I'm trading rodeo, win or sin. Buy some road today. Yeehaw! Grow that bag, don't you delay. Pump.fun, let's play. Support your boy, pave the way. Buy some road today. Cones in my wallet, cold as beer. Moonshot dreams getting loud around here. Clicking like spurs on a Friday night. Charts going up, man, the vibe feels right. Swinging through trays like a bull on fire. Road dog barking, the crowd's quiet. Boots tap the floor till it starts to cry. Picking that solo straight to the sky. Backwoods swagger, internet fame. We riding proud, remember the name. Buy some road today. Woo! Grow that bag, no delay. Pump.fun, let's play. Support your boy, pave the way. Buy some road today. Come on now. We trading, we playing. All night we stayin'. Road dogs forever. We just keep slaying.
Champagne flows in crystal streams. We're living high, don't look too close. The promise whispers sweet as ghosts. In the shadows we make our deals, dancing on the edge of what's real. Oh, champagne and crypto dreams, velvet skies and diamond streams. Roll the dice, let the future gleam in this world of endless schemes. Trap beats hum beneath the gold. Crypto kings and queens so bold. Retro swims paint skies so bright as we chase the endless night. We're living high, don't look too close. The promise whispers sweet as ghosts. In the shadows we make our deals, dancing on the edge of what's real. Of champagne and crypto dreams, velvet skies and diamond streams. Roll the dice, let the future gleam in this world of endless schemes. A toast to wealth, to life untamed. In this dance we're never blamed. Fortunes rise and hearts may fall, but here we stand, we want it all. Champagne bubbles, cryptos glow. We're riding high, we're in the flow. Velvet curtains, trap beats play in this world of endless
Woke up to a green candle. Thought it was Christmas morn. Checked my phone at the bus stop. Portfolio reborn. Mom said, put it in premium bond. I said, Mom, you're adorable. Now I'm refreshing charts in the loo. Feeling deplorable. Yeah, brilliant. They said just hold still, darling. The moon is on its way, but the moon's got a mortgage and it's late on the pay. 'Cause the bull run is a fairy tale. Once upon a time, then they rang the closing bell. Big hands in the castle, small hands in the well. The bull run is a fairy tale. Go to hell. Tambourine hit plus faint, oi? September used to sparkle. October wore the crown. November brought the gravy. December wrote it down. Now every month's a guillotine. The charts are painted red. The whales are doing pilot days while we're financially dead. They said, buy the dip, my love. It's only paper cuts, but the dip's a bloody canyon, and we're running out of guts. Classic. The bull run is a fairy tale. Glass slippers, just a margin call. Size 12, triple L. They're gobbling up the Satoshis we dropped when we fell. The bull run is a fairy tale. Go to hell. Tambourine hit plus faint, oi? Once upon a block, there lived a little lamb. Then the wolf bought the abattoir and rebranded it to Phi. Terms and conditions apply. 8 bars, 1 kiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the turkey.
Beep boop. Sold. Retails on the group chat typing when Lambo in caps. Darling, it's pronounced Lamborghini. Captain's going down with the ship, still saluting the collapse.
Sean?
Institutions
Sean?
in the VIP,
Sean?
sipping vintage beer with the confetti
You ain't
on the
Batman.
floor that they vacuum
Hit the button, Sean. You still ain't Batman.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dawg. So honored to have you here. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all. God bless you, each and every one. From the words of Tiny Tam. How are we doing today? The holiday has come and the holiday is about to be over in about an hour and 20 minutes Eastern Standard Time on the United States. In the meantime, it is still Christmas. As we start to usher in the new year, what's Bitcoin doing? She gave us a little Santa pump today after a little Santa dump today. Yeah, I had too much of that eggnog That old daytime dump had to catch up with us, but he started feeling better tonight. Looks like we got up to 89,000, almost 500. I'll take that on these small ass time frames. That was the areas we were looking that we would hopefully come to. One of those was the 88.4, 88.5 area, which we did. We got up to 88, almost, what was it? Got up to 88.6 right there. That was a measured move. From I forgot what we took the measure move from, be honest with you. That little guy I would say he did very well. This was our 382 Fibonacci, and that's our pivot point, right? First take profit area right here. I know she went up a little. Can't hate on it. Hey, man, it went up a little higher. That's why you treat this as a zone, right? A little cushiony, fluffy cloud. And, it's probably a good time to talk about strategies that kind of layer out at these areas. You know, give you a little space to kind of put more than just one little limit order in, and a few $100s apart on Bitcoin works pretty good. I'm just saying, maybe a few dollars apart on an altcoin, or a few pennies apart in some situations, right? But you don't have to get all in or all out there. There's so many exit strategies and entry strategies here in trading crypto. So many options available. Trailing stop losses, just stop losses, raising a stop loss, and partial stop losses. Selling it all, selling a little bit of it. There's so many strategies. You got to find what you want to do overall, but the biggest thing to do is manage that risk, baby. That's the only way that you're really going to be able to succeed in this market. Manage that risk, and that involves paying a lot closer attention to your stop loss areas, and make sure you have a stop loss. Now, I'm preaching to myself right now too, because I've been caught up in a lot of that riffraff over these past few weeks. Especially on our little tiny account here, which is still tiny, by the way. Just letting you know, it's still tiny. It's still a tiny account. You would thought this move would have gave me a lot, but it gave me a little bit of a lot. But it's still tiny. Meanwhile, looking at my other bag saying, when the hell, Bitcoin, are you gonna, or what are you gonna do? Are you going back to 100,000? It kind of looks like we're trying to. But they playing with us. And, like one of you said here earlier, Ave says, I don't want to play this game anymore. This game will make you seasick right now. That's for dang sure. Postmodern already says Christmas pump before Friday dump. I got some thoughts on this. Now, normally I would say I'm with you, but I would normally say they'll probably keep pumping it on Friday and then dump us over the weekend. Especially on Sundays, that's when they like to just do the 180 and say, you need to sell everything, save your capital, man. It's nosediving, Bitcoin's over, it's up. Oh, gotcha. Hey, man, appreciate you for paying and participating. Thank you for your Bitcoin. That's usually what they do on Sundays, right? But now I've been doing some GAN analysis, and yeah, I know it's woo-woo science for some people, but he was the most accurate trader ever documented, and he's on to something, right? But it basically, in a short, tomorrow is a pivot day, all right, where we could see a start of a nice move up for Bitcoin. We've been talking about this for a while, and I'm saying, take it with a grain of salt, but the 26th, there might be something happening. Turns out it's on a Friday, so again, take it with a grain of salt. But this was nice. So we were sitting there watching. I was sitting there watching it come down today, and I'm like, yeah, that GAN analysis. How's that going? At 86,900, trying to come in. It wasn't feeling too confident, but and of course now we got a big pump up, got a higher high over here. I'm like, well, maybe we're getting the turnaround now. I hope so. Bitcoin needs something, but hard to tell in the 6-minute time frame, because this is for all of us. This is our magnifying glass time for. We want to watch everything. We want to micromanage Bitcoin over here. What are you doing, Bitcoin? Because right now we got that rejection 382, right? Getting a little pullback. There's lots of things we can do, man. Mostly we'd probably come test this trend line unless we're trying to curve up. If we're trying to curve up, we would pull our Fibonacci, look for a 382. That would be the most likely area. We're approaching 21 moving average here on the 6-minute time frame. That usually corresponds with a 382 a lot of times. A lot of times you'll see them guys kind of meet together after you peek out. And a little bit above it right there. So 88, 469, 88.5. would be a perfect area for us to kind of consolidate here. Probably even, let's see, if we're looking time-wise, based on this trend line, extend it, X marks the spot, whatever. We're talking about like 12 after midnight. So what's that? Surely you won't take 2 hours to come over here, whatever, zigzag over here and then bounce up, will ya? It would be so much more sexy if you just said, hell no, I just want to keep on going and just do a 180 right now and rocket ship back up like you were doing over here. You look like a cat that had turpentine on its butt. He's like, you were out of here, baby. Pause me skitting across the floor. What's going on? Bitcoin, you lost the 9. So Bitcoin, it's looking good. We made a high, man. We took out the high. We were talking about these things that this agenda last night, the missions it needed to do, and it did come out and take this one. And then we lost it last night, and then now it went and took out our last one and this one over here, just like we'd hoped for, right? The next guy we got to take out is over here at $90,800. So it could be an interesting ride for a little while, but how far again will it go? This is where I got to remind you again. We got to be kind of sensible, and I have to remind myself too, or else I'll forget about it. But only a monthly MACD. I just bringing things back down to earth here. Okay, she did cross bearish on the month. That's huge, significant. Can't mean that we can't range and have some fun on the upside, but ultimately that's a downward indicator. So let's just park that in the back of our brain. So when Bitcoin suddenly drops, we can't say, "Oh man, I never saw that coming," because this is saying, "Hey man, I dump a lot more when I'm in the red. I'm bearish." All right, that's what this one's saying. Just so we're clear, okay? So there's no confusion. What's going on the bigger picture? That look nasty. That nasty. All right, just so we know. But we got some cool things going on. I even got my little post-it note that I did over here on the 23rd, right? And I was not talking about the 3. She's behind Jenny over here. I can't. Normally I can move that. Why can't I move it? Can I move it? What's a good post-it note? All right, we can move it right here. I can't make it bigger though, can I? I don't know. But I put 3-day bullish signs on the 3-day chart. Support line. There's some fib bottom areas we were on. 9 moving averages over the 200. There's a shark pattern completion zone retest. Just made a note just because I forget this stuff. And on little moments like when we drop down today, I totally don't think about this and say, "Oh, they're just trying to scare us out," right? Like, "Oh my God, what's happening? Oh, we should sell. We should sell everything now. We should go short right here at the bottom. It's dropping, So just a little notes to help me keep my sense and wits about me, right? So what's going on good, man? Hey, how you doing today? What's going on good is that we do have some good things on the indicator on the weekly, and that's confirmed now, just saying. Go down to the 3-day we were just talking about, and there's that little dot there a couple of days ago that confirmed. Why, shucks, if you come down to the daily, you've got a fresh green dot, friend, right now. Stochastics going to the upside. This is what I really wanted to show you. On Santa Pump Day, on Christmas Day, well, technically, yeah, on Christmas Day, we got a green dot on the daily. Last time we had that, we got a little something over the next few days. We went from 86,000 all the way up to a whopping $90,600, man. It was amazing. It was amazing. I didn't talk about the massive gains made from that. It wasn't much of anything, but we did get it. So maybe we're getting something at least that good we'd hope for, right? At least, hopefully we can start doing a little something. Don't get rid of these little guys over here. We don't need them anymore at the moment. We can always replace them. They are replaceable. All right, so, and on the 4-hour, I think, that's a good one to look at. And look what happened over here, man, on the 4-hour. You're looking a little frisky. This is a good one to go as we're going into the weekend, right, and Christmas holidays and all this stuff, low liquidity stuff. Now, we talked briefly last night about how price was moving up, but there was no volume there. Were you surprised that we got a dump this morning? I mean, it's never good, never hopeful, but we'll look at that in a minute too. That's a telltale sign not to trust the price action when you see that going on. So we'll be looking for those signs too. But here on the 4 hour, we got a nice little green dot, the stochastics indicator thing starting to go up, and things are looking kind of juicy here on the 4 hour as we got the price action moving up. And we bumped our head over here on the 200 moving average. Now, I don't know if you remember a few days ago, but we were talking about on the 4 hour, because we were probably on the 4 hour, and we're talking about how this 100 moving average, this is by the 5 moving average strategy that we use here. We'll do it after this segment, okay? All right? Just tell them not to get their panties in a wad, okay? All right. Sponsors. Anyway, they're beating down our door and all this stuff right now. 100 moving average crossing over the 200. That's bearish overall, even on the 4 hour time frame. But about 2 out of 3 times, what happens? It'll flip flop on you, man. I mean, it's bullish overall, but a lot of times when it crosses over, we get a pump up to at least talk to that guy. And actually, we went up and talked to the 200. So we got a nice little pump up after that bearish cross, which I'm not surprised about because we were talking about it, right? And it's good over. I mean, we can play around through here and have some range, but overall, it's not good that it crossed over. So we still got some things to work out. That's great that with this little move here pulled off, but are you taking profit? I'm not just asking, not that you have to tell me and divulge everything, but maybe you just look at it more as a rhetorical question. Are you taking some profit? I'm just throwing that out there. Because if we take our Fibonacci from that little high we got here at 90,600 a couple of days ago at Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm paying attention to this guy right here, the 786, of course. But that 90,000, or lucky 90,000, we'll put you on here too. Don't want to neglect you. 886, often neglected, but very, very much respected. Trend line right there. Or not trend line, Fibonacci zone there. So these moving averages here on the 4 hour, some other things that we mentioned on the 4 hour previous shows, previous nights, were this big red Ichimoku cloud. We were in it, and it's like technically a no trade zone by the Ichimoku cloud strategy, which that's the only part of it I basically use. Just telling you, I don't even use it half the time. Anyway, getting through this, it can pump us out and we can get on the other side and float above this little red section, which is looking kind of juicy. Looks like that's what we're trying to do. I'm for it. I will vote for that action, okay? That's where my vote is. I don't know where is your vote? Do you vote for us to go up? I mean, if we got a chance, all right? Putting everything, if you look at this and you say, if we got a chance to do it, and it can, do you want it to, or are you just like, hell no, I'm bearish, I want it to go down, I'm shorting the hell out of Bitcoin? I mean, because I'm in the camp of, if you got a chance, Bitcoin, I'm all for you doing it. Let's get up here to these nicer targets. Is the music too loud, everybody? Is it okay? So we got a lot of turbulence over here in the moving average, just to put it bluntly, shortly, and it looks good, but you can see the turbulent action in these wicks, right? The wicks tell a story. There's a lot of, it's going to be shaky, and we're heading toward the weekend, so gosh, I wonder how that's going to be. Usually, I mean, sometimes they'll just make it boring AF, right? For at least one day out of the weekend. Saturday, I'm talking to you Saturday. But they mix it up. You can't tell what's going to happen on a weekend. But at least we got some volume here on this one, so that's cool. That's cool. See, this one was rising up, and our volume just wasn't there. It was coming down, and then we had the big dumpy dump. But from the dumpy dump, that's when some people stepped in. It's like it was almost orchestrated, engineered, or planned, and executed flawlessly to just kind of, scare some people into selling $87,000. After they bought over here around 88.3, I'm at a flag to the upside or something like that. I'm just throwing some ideas out there. That's how easy it is to get caught up here on these things. And right now you got a nice little flag to the upside. Might even get some people trapped now, unless it's going to actually go up. Are you going to go up, Bitcoin? Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing tonight? Are we enjoying the little Bitcoin pump? 22 people hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being here. Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to
For those of you
everybody.
out there been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Postmodernality says, surprised by this pump, actually. Gold and silver went retard mode. I know. I saw that silver was like $74. 74. Johnny December. That's a cool ass name. Hola. How's it going? Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. We freeze? I hope not. Oh man, am I getting some of these bit rate warnings again? I'm getting a few of them. I don't know what it is about late night streaming, but she tries to get me. Hey, we got Joe from Trade Intuition, fellow YouTuber, streaming earlier tonight before my stream here. I was over there lurking because I'm a turkey lurk. I'm a turkey lurk. I'm a lurky turkey. And shout out to Joe if you're not subscribed to him. Well, why not? He was a mentor in the only trading group I was ever in, Crypto Revolution, and for a while he was a member of it. He was one of the mentors. He was one of the admins over there. So and now he's on his own here, just sharing what he knows. 15-minute Bitcoin, you own the above the 9-moving average, so I can't say anything bad about you. See what you want to do over here, Bitcoin. You're going to bounce off my little green line. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome if you bounce off of it, and then we can like party and go woohoo, high five, and it's like a flag to the upside. We can get all those vibes, but lose that green line, man. Shoot, we're looking back down here, man. Just a pumping and a dumping, the higher highs, and we hope a higher low again, like we got over here. Scar Jessica says, good evening and Merry Christmas. Did we give the clap to anybody tonight? I can't remember. Postmodern Oddities, you are number one tonight. You'll get the number one hand the job right here. Jenny's not included. That don't misinterpret that. That was a separate. I'm watching you. All right. Postmodern Oddities was number one. And we got Chris Klein. How's it going, Chris Klein? Shout out to Dave P. and the Squirrels. Dave P. and the Squirrels. And that kind of reminds me, oddly enough, I don't know why, but this is the time for our good ass sponsor.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe, the world outside moves slow.
Was that
so
French
slow.
Rose?
But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Roasted Italian booty. Yeah. Duality C, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. We got happy little campers, happy little comments. I love it all in this happy little chat room. We got Soul with her message retracted. How's it going, Soul? Good to see you. I don't know if it showed up, Soul. Hey, Soul! It's here. It's just not there. There we go. Pick that one up. So is Zeb. And we got Flokies. Hello. I got an alert coming on MYX over here. It's crossing the same line that it's been crossing for the last 5 days. Thank you for that disturbing alert. We got Floki's Angels in the house. Thank you very much. I love that comment. Namaste. And I'm going to stay right here and just soak that in because that's awesome. Shep3333 says Merry Christmas and God bless you, Road Dawg. God bless you, Shep and Larry and Mo and the whole family. The whole family. God bless you all. Shout out to you, Shep. Hello, Mary. And Curly. Don't forget Curly. Chris Klein says Merry Christmas, dog, and everyone. Merry Christmas. Jacob Benjamin, how you doing, my man? Good to see you here. Diaz, Merry Christmas, Road Dawg. Hope it's a good one. It was a good one. We didn't get it. Wasn't the stressful cooking thing that usually goes on. We went somewhere else. But that was yeah. Hope it was as stress-free for you guys too. Merry Christmas, Diaz. Good to see you here. Feliz crack vida. That's funny. That's fun. That was funny. Feliz crack vida. Do I have a warped sense of humor? Road Dawg Crypto is sponsored by Good Ass Coffee, the coffee that is good and ass at the same time. Strega says, despite what it looks like, I am always first. You go, Strega. You tell him how it is. Strega's my OG. I forgot how many years that the stream has been going. There were videos for about 6, almost 9 months before then I started streaming. I think it's been, but then I think I'm adding an extra year in there that's not really there. I think we're going on the 3rd year. I can't remember. We've been going for a while, but Strega's been here for almost every stream. It's amazing. Anyone who disagrees will get timed out. Strega is the lead admin. He can actually add admins. Justin Crypto, what's up? Can you check Caspa? We can take a look at Caspa. Put that one on our list here. I've got a list of a few altcoins to take a look at that are kind of doing a little something while Bitcoin's out here flirting with us and trying to entice us to chase it this weekend. Strega's been mining Road Dawg Crypto since the beginning. Yeah, he has. All right, there's some bearish divergence here. I just saw a 15-minute time frame on this little guy. It might come all the way back down to here. That was a nice little bear trap idea. I like that. That's cool. You looked like it was trying to lose this channel idea. Came back down to 618. Oh no, it's so full. Maybe we can continue on up. Let's take a look at our indices real quick. Give us a feel on the market. Let's get this out of there. So here's basically here's total 3. This is our altcoins in general, and they're still they're trying, but gosh darn it, at least it's a lower, a higher low from this one. It sucked that you lost this area. Freaked everybody out, man. You look promising when you get a breakout, and then you just roll over and play with our emotions and feelings, and all the while, you just kind of keep drooping down, man. It's almost like you're trying to play smoke and mirrors with us. Total 3. What the hell's going on? Let's get some more green candles over here. Get your ass out of the gutter, man. Come on, do something with your life. Probably the reason why Total 3 is having a hard time, and meaning our altcoins having a hard time, is because Bitcoin dominance is starting to act up a little bit, acting a little frisky. Like it wants, it's kind of spicy right now. Looks like it wants to run back up here to 60% or something. We're at 60%. It wants more, and that's kind of bad for altcoins when that happens. But so we got that this weekend. So altcoins are still underperforming Bitcoin, basically. That's the take from it. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me now, if you will. So we take a look at a few altcoins here. I would like to report that, some of these very, very, very briefly. That my little dark horse coin here, Decred, actually got a little bit of a comeback. I'd like to at least see what the chart looks like. Not going to spend too much time here. Just get a general look what you look like today on the 4-hour. Nice. Okay, good. It went down about $14. Did you really? This looks good. That looks good. I can see us coming back up here again. Okay. Alrighty. And here you're on the daily. She went up. She went all the way back down. All right, Decred looking like it's having a little something today, but nothing great overall. But better than $12. Pippin, that one's still going. What the hell? What the hell? Let's see. We got stuff way back over here, man. We haven't looked at this one in a minute, have we? Let's have done some stuff in a minute. Well, I guess we got to clear this guy off, and let's go to the 4-hour. Hey, Pippin, baby. That was amazing. It went up to 72 cents. That's crazy. And now we're at 50 cents. And I remember 50 was one of our targets. She went from 27 to 73. Whatever is going on with this one, I don't know what the news is, what the hype is. I know we got a nice little channel idea going on right here. Yeah, you can definitely see the bottom trend line. Most of the touches are coming right through here. Might be why we're not really getting as much momentum right there. We'll line that guy up. Put a little dash line on him right there. So, Pippin, what are you doing? You're in a nice channel to the upside, and this can go on for quite a while. Trying to break out, but you didn't. I wonder, with that bearish retest right there, that trend line, if that might bring you all the way back down to 39. Is that your game plan, Pippin? Did you have your run? Huh. The results are inconclusive at the moment. Dorothy, take your notes very carefully. I'm going to deploy the trend-based fib extension. Because not only does it look cool and confusing, but it can actually tell you a few things every once in a while. Other times it can leave you sitting there scratching your head, especially if you're don't have some kind of strategy behind, a method behind on how to use it. It is not being very helpful at the moment. We're just seeing some resistance areas right there. I'm not trusting you, Pippin. I'm just not trusting you right now. I'm just saying your candle bodies are lowered right there. What do your indicators look like? Oh, look at you. 4-hour red dot. Stochastics are buried though. What does that mean? Well, it means they can keep going down while the stochastics stay buried. So the price can keep coming down. Or anytime it can get a nice little springy bounce to the upside. So, can't really trust it, so we gotta look at some other things. Such as losing this 9 moving average on the 4-hour, which is not completely done. It's not really confirmed. So you're looking awful tricky over here. I would be a guessing. Now we got something. Let me check something here. But you'd still be somewhere down through here, right? Yeah. All right, well, to me, it looks like Pippin is, she may be sketchy for coming down right now, the resistance right now. Can't really feel good about putting a setup out there, but it's a gosh darn good place to take some profit if you hadn't already. But you're saying, no, I missed 72 cents. Well, yeah, and you may not see it again for a while. That's why you should take profits now before you get down to 39. Don't have to take all the profits, but you might want to think about taking a little bit. I'm just saying. It's good to be in the habit of taking profits, otherwise you're in the habit of just riding a roller coaster, and that sucks, because that'd make you throw up in a heartbeat. This is that boring boomer coin. This is that boring boomer coin called Bitcoin Cash that nobody wanted to talk about. It turned out to be a pretty gosh darn one to play, or good one to play right now. Funny how that works, isn't it? I call it tokenomics. Other people decide, I don't know, man. Symmetrically, triangle-y kind of shape there, no doubt about that. Don't trust them suckers as far as I can throw them. But it looks like we're trying to get something going on right here. And I'm still looking for this almost $700 area to try to get hit. This is the daily chart. I'm just going to look at the moving averages. You look good. You're kind of hot. You're pretty gosh darn sexy. And you guys are, is that legal? You guys are having a menage a trois right here. A 200, a 50, and a 100. That 50 already threw its leg right over that 100, and it's just humping away, right? Price is humping away. 9 over the 21. They got it going on. There is a Mardi Gras party going on over here on Bitcoin Cash right now as we speak. And I don't know when the masks are going to come off, but the drinks are definitely free flowing and they're feeling good. We need to just take this shape and say, that's too restrictive, my man. We need to look out a little bit bigger. You need to look out as a definite breakout idea. I mean, still follow the channel, don't get me wrong. You need a line in the sand. So Bitcoin Cash, where do you think you're going to go? 690? 690 is what I got. Also, I got 872. If you believe it or not, we could. May take a while, may happen kind of soon. You can see she starts traveling, she starts going pretty good. I think one of the best things to do is really look at BCH against BTC, against Bitcoin. I'm going to do that right over here. I think you should do that on all your coins, to be honest with you. You should only be, I'm not saying we should only be, but it would be prudent and wise to try to focus on coins that are actually showing strength against Bitcoin. And where are you, Vic? Oh man, did I do that wrong? BCH BTC. There we go. Coinbase is. I don't want Coinbase. How about Binance? Yeah, Binance would be good. All right, so here is Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin. We've been watching it over here, and it's a rounded bottom face because it was all the way down here, and that was January of this year. A year ago, it was down to 0.0034 was where it was hanging out. And in October, right before Spooky Day Halloween, it was dropping down. Nobody loved crypto then. It's 0.0045. Now imagine, if around October you'd say, hey man, maybe I'll trade some of this here Bitcoin for Bitcoin Cash. And I'd say, don't. Trade the cash for Bitcoin Cash, but sell it back when it goes up in Bitcoin Valley. Bitcoin value. That would be how I would look at it. So what would it be from here in that area? 0.0048, and we're up to 0.00. That's a 42% gain right there. Imagine you put in 0.1 Bitcoin over here, you'd have almost 0.2, 0.18 something, 0.19 maybe. Growing that Bitcoin. That's really is how the traders were using the altcoins to grow Bitcoin. We had a request for Caspa. Take a look at Caspa against Bitcoin. Check it out over here on KuCoin. KuCoin! And here we are with Caspa against Bitcoin. It's just it's not outperforming Bitcoin anymore. At one point it was. At one point it was in 2024. Caspa had its heyday, and ever since then, Bitcoin has outperformed Caspa. Take a few things into account over here. We're on the daily time frame here. Let me see how we did from over here, May 2025, all the way down to the dreaded October I Killed Crypto Day. Okay. You resonate a little bit better right here. I think I'll keep you in mind. Well, it's been fortunate. What got wicked has not been candlesticked. A lot of the altcoins you've seen that happen, especially against the dollar price. This is against Caspa Bitcoin right here. Pretty nice pull a low to high, and we're holding the 382 and have been ever since the drop in October. That's pretty good. That's pretty. So looks like she's kind of leveled out, at least Bitcoin wise. Hopefully, we got a nice rounded structure going on here. And we're doing our compression stage. And at some point, and it might be the next part of 2026, I would hope. Maybe there'll be that expansion phase here. And start making back some of these losses, at least back up to what we had earlier 2025, right? Maybe. So, Caspa. Let's take a look at Caspa on just the regular dollar chart, where we're probably a little bit more familiar with it. It's at 4.5 cents right now, trying to hopefully bottom over here. A little bit of a a little bit. Well, it's a breakout and pull back, and hadn't done very much since then. Coming up for a higher low, that's a good thing. General rule, what I look for, if we are at an area of support.
Yeah, Road Dawg or something.
Let's verify that. Are we at an area of support that's worth playing? From swing low to swing high. Look, you look like a Stegosaurus Rex. You're at a 786 Fibonacci area. On the bigger ass picture of things for Casper. That's cool. I can't. 28 people hanging out. Thank you for hanging out on Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas.
For those of you out there who have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, so we are at a 78. Let's get rid of some of these guys. Let's just get all these guys out of here. Now, this does not look good to me with these moving averages, and we're on the daily trying to cross over. But we can, with this crossover here, we can see a nice little pump up. I don't know if we'll necessarily go up there and touch that one at 10 cents. Sounds a lot hopeful. It may just be back up to 200. That's about 7 cents right there. But it's okay. We got to bounce here, right? At a known support area 786, and we got a higher low. We got a higher high right here, and then we got a higher low, and this is where a lot of people would look for taking that entry. A little people with a little bit more of a risky strategy. Degens said that was one of his techniques, is to look for it to take out when we come on a bottom run and we're at support, and then we take out a previous high that we've had local. When we come back down and do our first higher low, basically load up, baby, let's ride this sucker. And I like to do that. I take that strategy into account. I like W.D. Gann. William Dilbert Gann. Worth looking into, but wow, man, ain't that a rabbit hole to go on and go into. So we got a trend line. I like trend lines. Higher lows. Look like you're above the 9 moving average. So on the daily, we'll take that all day long, right? Let's come over to our indicators here. What are you looking like? Well, there you go. Got stochastics doing a 180. And you got the good old green dot here on the VMC indicator, market cipher, however you want to look at it. That looks pretty good on the daily. On the 4 hour, how we looking? I expect you to be above that 9 moving average, are you? Luckily you are. It looked like it was going to try to cross bearishly over the blue 50, but it didn't. Now it's doing a 180 possibly. That's a nice strong move from Casper from 4.3, just fractions of a penny up, but it was a good move for it. So very interesting. What, you got a 618 pullback idea? 618 pullback. See if we can get right over here to, I want to see what, we can get to 5.1 cents locally. But most notably, this area Roddy. Looking for you, darling. Right here at 5.2 cents. So I'm looking for this little area right in here. For a nice little target. And still not taking out. It really needs to come take out this guy over here at 6.3 though. It really should do that. We can get bigger targets by zooming out, of course. And we'll see how those local ones line up over here. We'll just leave that one right there. See when we get past it. Most notable place I see is 7.7 cents to be keeping your eye on. Not ready to see it today, though. But maybe if we check back this weekend on it, we can see a little something going on. We got a trend line. Did you guys? Oh! Snapdragons! Look at that! That looks more juicy than I thought. I thought it was. I didn't think it had broken out. It broken out, did a retest, and now we're testing. Okay, cool. Okay, Casper looks kind of interesting. Still got some stuff to fight through. Still got some bearish crosses and stuff like that to work through on some of this stuff. But overall, I'm seeing some strength coming out of this. Ichimoku Cloud looks pretty gosh darn good on the 4 hour. MACD saying maybe I'm ready to turn flip bullish on you over here on the next, maybe the next candle or two. So we're seeing some improvements here, starting to lend to our theory that the 26th might be a nice little pump day. Pump day, tomorrow might be a pump day. So maybe the GAN will get that right, but it's short-lived, and I'll have to go back over that analysis. Bitcoin, what are you doing? Bitcoin, are you still coming down? You're at $88,700. Finally got past that little $8,400 area. Kept bumping our head on. We bumped our head on it all the way over through here, man. Just never could get past it, and we finally did. Lost it, and of course that was resistance for us now. So now we're above it, and it's kind of important for us to flip 88.4 area into support. So losing 88,400 would be a sign of weakness for Bitcoin. We can say that just without even drawing any lines. When I do zoom out, and I've got a, what are you drawing from? You're my big ass trend line? That's our big ass trend line. That's our main trend line. This guy right here on this chart. And okay, on this particular chart, they took us past our big ass, main ass, big ass whole bull run trend line down here again to scare us. And then now we're back up into it. That's usually a good sign. They're trying to scare us, trying to fake us out, trying to get all that, trying to get your Satoshis out of y'all.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to say it, but we do have to go with a few little commercials.
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats you. Better call Road Dawg. She gets house, I keep ape. Fair? No. $300 gas? Road Dawg, low fees and high sleaze. Hit the like button.
And
Objection. These rods be merely redecorated. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto or the SEC redecorates YOU.
And we're back. So glad to see you, ladies and gentlemen. So glad to see you. Let's get that music back on, Sean. That was the awkward moment right there. Let's go down to the 50-minute time frame. Why don't we? What are you doing, Bitcoin? So we're listening to a song called Money Printer Go Burr. We were hoping to see that come into effect here in December. Money Printer go and pump our bags, but man, been kind of slow in coming. So we got Bitcoin. She's coming down a wee bit. That was a nice little area to put a little head short of a little short. Of course, that's looking behind. We did do that over here though. We got a short that's up a little bit and up a whopping 15. It's a small short. It's a small account. Jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something you want to talk about. Lambos? I ain't got one. I don't even see the like button. It's right there. It's right here. Right there. Just go slap it. Crypto is sponsored by EAC, the eggnog that's good and has at the same time. Siskar Jasko. Where's my Lambo? Where's my Lambo? No coffee tonight. Oh, we did good ass coffee. Big ass trend line. Green fingers. Hey, green fingers. That's better than brown fingers, I suppose. How we doing? Glad to have you here. Striker says, I'm in a timeout, Green. How are you in a timeout? Is Nightbot doing that thing again? It's not doing that thing again, is it? You still got your wrench and all that stuff. One time you didn't have it. I can't tell if anything's going on. Road Dawg, do you want to be in my new commercial for squirrel diapers? That sounds awesome. Squirrel diapers. That is affirmative, sir. Entry for an ETH long, says Green Fingers. Well, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what it looks like would be a good thing I might think about doing. Let's see. Let's go with how about? Oh crap! I guess we'll go Binance. You're at 29.54 over here. Oh, we already got some stuff cooking over here. Let's zoom out and see what we got going on over here. See, I hypothesized that we're doing this nice little harmonic pattern going on over here with this W, because I'm on the 4-hour time frame right over here, right? And I mean, technically this is a bearish pattern, and if this confirms over here, we would expect it to hang around here and then start coming back down a little bit, right? But just to translate that loosely is that, man, we're near the bottom over here, so technically I think you got a good chance because my targets are at 38.66. Just saying. So, can we back that stuff off now? Look at that, it erased. So this is kind of bullish for me on Ethereum, at least until we get up to around $38,000. Then you kind of chill out and take some profit and stuff because she'll probably come back for a retracement, and hopefully we'll get a bullish pattern. But this is a nice little harmonic. I think it's a bearish butterfly, if I'm not mistaken. But so that's what we got on the 4-hour. Let's come down and look and see what else we can figure out over here. If we just kind of monitor, I like to do this to help me kind of figure things out. Go through my fibs here. 382 first target for the areas. Good. Okay. And where are we at right now? About 50%. 618. Oh, perfect. Oh, we got it. I got confluence perfect right on that. What is that, about 3170? 3170 is target. So yeah, there's actually, we can get a trade set up here, I believe. 4-hour. Got a target. We got a trend line, and here's what I like to do. So rather than trying to force feed everything into a little flag on whatever small time frame we think, zooming out like the 4-hour right here. And oh, wait a minute, did I cut through some candles? I did on that one. We'll take it down to that one. Just makes it more exciting. All right, so we got enough candles to have a solid trend line here on the 4-hour, and we're still close to it, right? So my line tells me at 29.28 would be touching the trend line, and it can wiggle below it. Can, and we're not too far from it right now, right? We got it. We got an idea. So we'll get a trade set up and see if it's worth it. If there's something here, I might try to take it over on the Ourbit account because I need something. So if we do where we traditionally put a stop loss below down here, that's about 2%, 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. That's pretty gosh darn good. Let's come down to the 15 minute and see what we got. I'm gonna go from here. Got some volume spikes there. Breakout, went sideways, played some games over here. Extend this out and see what we got. Technically, 2 touches there. Breakout, retested that trend line. That's kind of interesting. Will that stick? I come down and look for any kind of confluence on that angle. I don't see any, so I don't know that will stick. I feel better if it would. I mean, if I found some confluence. Just a little game I play with myself. What? You play with what? Oh my god. Anyway, let me look at price action. We got a higher low over here. And sequential higher highs. Tell you that was a flush out bear trap right there. I kind of like it. We're in a 382 Fibonacci retracement area as we speak. Now, a lot of people will be waiting for confluence breakouts and whatever. Oh, good. They're below the 9. I don't have a trigger technically to go here. So this would be me relying on stop loss and just taking a stab at this idea. But based on my bigger analysis and how close we are to this trend line, and we're not too far from it, right? Well, if we were to drop now down to here, it'd be a whopping 1%. That makes it a little bit harder for me to... it's not the greatest entry for my stop loss for my tiny account. I should be patient and try to get down here at 29.41, but yet my little Degens saying, no, go now, just go ahead. And I can, and that's fine. And she can be playing around here. What are you doing over here? So I'm hemming and hawing because I don't want to sit here and watch this thing all night. I think I got a good enough entry. I'll adapt to the risk over here. So I think, yeah, let's come over here and see if we can get us a little ETH trade going on. Ethereum. And what our target area was, what, 3170? Whew, that will not be a, it may not be a fast one to get up there. That might take several days, so it'd be a swing trade idea to get up that high. Hello? Hello? We could play something a little bit, we could play our AB equals CD since we got that nice little bottom. And what's your bounce area? 382, Aaron? Yeah, let's do that. I don't have my fib set up, so we'll do it by the old boring way, the measure move way right there to get our target right here. Telling me that we could get up to 30.50. I guess, you know, I could have, well, I didn't. Could just got the extension over here. Swing high, swing low, tell me where price is gonna go. And we slap her right there on that number one. You know, because that's the same as AB equals CD, whatever. 1-to-1 measure move there. So, I'm gonna lock it, draw me bottom trend line, make sure it's there, we're not below it. Nice, we're right on it. On this 1 minute time, I'm on the 1 minute. Oh, geez. Have we got something over here? I'm on the 1 minute. That's pretty good though, from 29.60. I will take you. I don't know if I do. We want to next. I don't know if I want to. We'll have our. We got us an ETH trade in. We got. Ooh, I put a little bit more than I wanted to. I put $14 in there. Stop loss at 29.49. Which gives me a 69 cent loss on this tiny ass account if it comes and stops me out. 30.54. We'll just play it as a straight up trade, not trying to hold a position or anything, just a straight up trade. 30.54. And so I'm risking 69 cents to make $4.55 on this whopping tiny little account that we hope to grow to a bigger tiny, to at least a moderate size account. All right, so we got a trade set up for Ethereum. So I'm in. I don't know about you, but I'm in. I'm just saying. I saw an opportunity, so that's my take on Ethereum. How you guys doing? What's Solana doing? Solana have anything? Solana's been kind of boring AF. Solana against Bitcoin is, how are you looking on the daily? Pretty bleak. Pretty bleak on the Bitcoin. Losing trend. Oh man, what if you come down here on the Bitcoin? It don't look like you're ready to gain much of anything on against Bitcoin and Solana. Let's take a look at Solana against the dollar. How about you, Binance? How about you on Tether? Keep losing these major trend lines here. That's never a good look. Never the scene you want to see on this. Unless it's a bear trap. Not looking good for Solana. I don't see any good entry ideas right now. Here on the daily, we're below the 9-moving average here. Keep losing levels and keep losing trend lines. The only trend lines we're not losing is that downward trend line. And we still got this area right over here. 618. That should hold, but it looks like we might be coming back to retest that 117 area. Well, that would suck. Let's go to the 4 hour. What do you say on the 4 hour? It's hard to say, man. Dang, man. It's hard to say, man. Feel me, man? Know what I'm saying? Ooh, 786. You know, you might have something. You might have had something at 119. You might have had me at 119. Let's put that one on there. That could have worked. That could have worked. Do we have some bullets? Yeah, do you have bullets? You got... Ah, no, not really. Not really. Alright. See if we can attempt to get a breakout here. I'm not quite sold that Solana's ready to pump up just yet. Definitely hasn't got a breakout or anything. But it's at 122, and well, that's better than 117, so... You got that. So you guys see silver? Cause silver be off the 10, my man. Silver. Come on, man. It says $75. And we got a measure move. I guess we might as well mark it. $78. $78 measure move that we could be coming up to, and shoot, will she stop there? Nobody knows. That's just a channel measure move, last I recall, but we also have a bigger, 618 area. $86, man. Very doable out of silver over time. So mine at 53. Dumbass. She just keeps printing these big green dots and going on this big parabola. Nice big rounded side, round looking sexy little thing going up to the upside. I trade gold on I trade tokenized gold, XAUT or PAXG, either one. And gold, I'm happy to say, is at $4,500 right now. Target area I've got to look for is 45.92, and that's just one of the many. 48, 5,000, basically 5,000 and 51.86 are the two main bigger targets I'm looking for gold. As metals just increase, and now you can see the strength of it right here as we start to curve around again, right? Starting to curve around. Nice parabola. I'm trying to form here, man. Let's do a quick little check here for where 113 and 1272s are. We're right between them. Okay, there we go. That's why you're a green line. Gotcha. Okay, so my pivot point on this one's about 40, right under 46,000. Should probably get a pullback there a little bit, or maybe another little double top scenario, some kind of little pullback there. That should be a nice little pausing area for gold to pull back a little bit. So my plan is I'm just limited ordering out up there. I got them stacked, so it goes up, and then when she comes back down to trend line areas or lower, that's when I start deploying that again. Another one of interest is Monero, which is starting to turn around from it went down to 427. Now it's up $20 higher. Yay! It made its higher high, and this could be its higher low as it continues up. It's rounding too. Looking kind of sexy in a way, man. Monero, you so sexy. She's starting to cross over here on the MACD, and my butter's dripping off my face here looking at this. Nice bullish cross happening here in the 9 over the 21. Trying to happen. Hasn't happened yet. Doesn't mean this is going to be all awesome. A lot of pattern traders be trying to Look for an inverted head and shoulders there. It might get some traction. You got an internal trend line there. To me, it's got some stuff to work through. It's not bad. I mean, you could probably just draw it right underneath it and be just fine. But now you just got two touch areas. At least you got that. All right, XMR Monero. You're trying to go back up to 472-ish and higher. Parabola. Oh, that's so fun to say. Anita, how you doing? Funny how I keep saying that I'm not subscribed every time I try to chat. Really? Do I need to fix that? Green Finger says, any thoughts on a 2745 entry on Ethereum? Aren't we kind of away from that? I mean, to get one down here, 2745. I think we've already, I mean, maybe, but we've already hit that area 1, 2, 3 times already on this. This is, I don't know if this is the same chart we looked at earlier or not. I think so. But we got this big ass pattern here. We didn't zoom out. I was showing you the red one in there. The bigger one's another bullish one. And it looks like it's already retested. I would look at it. Let me redraw this line here. We're on the 4 hour and we zoomed a lot out. Let's go to the very bottom candle over here and get your base trend line. I mean, maybe it'll come down there, but that's... So if you're trying just to get one order in and you're sitting there waiting and being the patient trader and waiting for the trade to come to you, because you hear that a lot, maybe you'll get it, maybe you will not. If you do a layer in strategy, if you're trying to build a position of this and you think it's going to go up to those bigger targets and this is a bottom and Ethereum's about to get a big ass move, which is what my patterns are telling me, my analysis is telling me that something's coming. For, you know, like a good little, Ethereum still looks good for like a midterm hold for me, even at these levels. But you can layer them in, and that means you could even get a little bit now if you wanted to, just so you got some skin in the game, but still save some. There's a lot of different things that you can do, as long as you know, kind of make notes of it, or you know, plan it out ahead and try not to deviate it. They say it's good to write it down. It's probably a good idea to document it, because when things start changing, then your mind starts forgetting what you told yourself, and you're like, caught up in the moment. That's quite a drop. What, 2740 something? What are you talking about? It would have to lose trend lines. I mean, it can if you're impatient, but if it keeps going up here, less likely to see it anytime soon, right? To me, I see this as I see this as a possible breakout, and it made a higher high over here. So I think it's got a little bit more traction to stay away from that area, time being. Henceforth, I just decided to go ahead in, and we're up to a whopping 28 cents on our Ethereum trade over here. Let's go check out this coin called Ladies. Or Miss Anita here. Merry Christmas, Miss Anita. How you doing tonight? Let's see. Bybit, I think, is that where we usually... Oh, look, you're not down. That's awesome. That's awesome sauce. You've been hanging here. You're still below that orange line, but you're... So, last night we were talking, we want to see it get back above here, right? And it's trying. Looks like with this 1 hour chart, 1, 2, 3. So at some point it actually went up to that orange line and tested it and got rejected and came back, made a higher low. That's good. Maybe this time when we come back and test it, maybe it can get higher and reclaim it. It's getting back into this pattern that we're kind of looking at. We're drawing a falling wedge, which leveled out down here but broke through. We can now take that and move it over here. Extend this guy on out. And if we do that, it looks like, well, golly, that looks a little bit more bullish. Looks like we got a falling wedge breakout. Maybe. It leveled out. Maybe we'll get some traction here. It's above the 9-moving average, and the 9's not crossed the 21. I think we got it'll be interesting the next few days here for this one as we try to come back up here. Promising sign there, I think. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, which is now at $89,000. What? That's crazy. I'm on the 1 minute time frame looking at this like a true degen right now, seeing the breakout come right even as we speak. Oh my God, it's amazing. We're just doing nothing but going to the upside. What the hell did it break out from? I would say it broke out from a bullish megaphone pattern, but that's just me speaking. If I were trying to squeeze the tip and try to forecast the future there, the best thing to do is just zoom out, man, and remember, oh yeah, we got targets at 91.3. I'm playing that. Just saying. Hey, there's Haven. How you doing, Haven? Good to see you. Justin Makachek says, did you look at Cardano already? No, I haven't. We can, though. Dang sure can. I guess Coinbase. Where you at? 35 cents? Let's zoom out. 6 minute too scary. Oh, not this one. Let's try Binance. Yeah, okay, we've been here before. Well, it looks like we did come down to that 34 cent area. A little red dotted line area right there, and hopefully that one will hold. Now we gotta readjust to you. Is that what it is? For any. Come down to the 4 hour. It's got some bullish divergence trying to form there. I don't like the cloud though. Cloud don't look like she's quite ready to recover, but it looks to me like we might hopefully just get some more sideways action through here. I'd hate to see it drop below 33 cents. We got it in expand. Oh, I remember, seeing this in the expanding pattern. And so I would take it as a plus that it didn't actually come down and touch this trend line. I would take it's yet, I guess would be the operative word there, which would be about 33.22 cents. I would hopefully. You need to come back around 39 cents, 40 cents. It really needs to. It is getting a green dot like a lot of the altcoins are on the 4 hour chart. So we got that going for us. Altcoins looking frisky. They trying to set us up for this weekend. And well, if you find some good setups and get in early and take some profits and have some kind of play there. But kind of nice look over here. Getting a little something out of these altcoins, right? I think we got a brand new day going over. Let's take a look and see what's popping right now. What are our gainers? A lot of them are the ones that were just nuts. I mean, they weren't the most famous ones before. OG, Stable, what? Maple Finance Syrup. We've looked at that. We charted it. It's at 33 cents right now. Bitcoin Cash 608. Decred. Oh, hey, you're back at 1650. Thank you, Decred, because you were scaring me. MYX Finance. That's the one that keeps going off on my charts. That's the one I got an alert set on that apparently I don't think I ever did anything with it. MYX. Zoom out on you on the daily. What are you looking like? Good sleepy. How long have we been going? Wow, an hour and 20 minutes already. So to me, if I got a trend line underneath and we're close to it, I will entertain entering a trade and try to put my stop loss somewhere through here. Of course, it can go on a wild day and just get you. But I think this one's in a nice little upward trend now. She may be, it may just keep doing that for a while. Interesting one just to kind of keep an eye on here.
Yeah, I dropped the mystic call, my bots hit the mark. Bust bounce with swagger, girl, lighting up the dark.
shake a big shot. Coin clang. You stole the fibs, now cash the stash.
Q4's my party.
Come back to Bitcoin. Watching you on the 6 minute. Reclaim that non-moving average like a boss. You did. Got over that 21. She's riding dirty, baby. She's riding high. She's going. Running from the po-po. Getting ready to.
Road Dawg Crypto, the Fibonacci King.
You are welcome. Scar Jasco, Bitcoin breakout on the inverse head and shoulders. Head 'em and shoulder 'em to the up 'em side 'em. I'm long from 34.9, small head short right here. What is MIX? I'm kind of a DeFi person. I think it's a perpetual futures exchange. It was kind of high for a little bit, and it wasn't. I think Venice and some other things stole its glory. It should be right up your DeFi alley, I would think. I don't know if they got pools over there or what. Well, I guess we can go check it out. It's got 1 billion maximum supply and 251 million total supply, or circulating supply. Market cap is 845 million, so it's medium, and not large. Getting there to one of the more upper mid levels is how I would rank it for market cap. Are you a Binance? Are you only Binance? Are you mostly Binance? Is that what it is? This is an unlocked schedule, but at least it's only 1 billion tokens and not like 40 billion and all that kind of stuff that we see a lot. And spread over time into January 30th, 32. I think it looks kind of interesting. Based on those, well, I want to kind of watch it. This is the website. It's like it's a Binance project, which I got to look at it sideways a little bit, but so yeah, it's a perpetual futures trading place on the Binance chain. How did we get here again? Is this you? But it's on a lot of exchanges there. They usually give me a good description of what it. Here we go. MYX is a non-custodial derivatives exchange that enables on-chain trading of perpetual contracts for virtually any token with an existing AMM market. The protocol was introduced to lower capital cost of providing liquidity, remove network-related barriers for traders, and streamline the trading flow so that advanced derivatives are accessible as spot swaps. Oh, getting sleepy. What the pop-a-lopping over here today? Ccash, you at 440. You're not making any big major moves over here right now. Little something, nothing great. Choppy chop. This Nightcoin that what have you been doing? It was up at 11 cents and now it's not. Just saying. Aptos, I don't know what the hell will ever become of it or even near, but you can see they're just all, this is on weekly charts here. They're just all, monthly's probably a good look at it. Choppy and down. Aptos, choppy and down, right? WLD token, very choppy and down. Tau, down and then choppy. Tau might be, it went to 207. She went kind of deep there. We looked at it recently. And Ethereum right here, man. 25 people hanging out with me. Merry Christmas. Crow has been holding relatively strong. It's about what 9 cents right now. It's been holding the 9 to 11 cent area. Really good for the past few months there. It is time for some good ass coffee. Haven says, Jesse on base, please. What's that? Is that a coin, Haven? Is that a real thing? I wonder if it'll show up over here. Holy crap, there's a Jesse. Is it base? I got the right one. This is a Solana. Are you on base?
I'm up late, eyes on the screen, scrolling dreams, chasing that green. Click clack, the charts attack. Every second, no turning back.
Jesse. Let's see, that looks like base right here. There we go. Let's see if we got the right one this time. Oh, he took us over here. Is it base? We're at core market cap. Looks like we've got Jesse launched on base as a creator style meme coin tied to Jesse Pollock's meme and persona, leading to a playful cat meme vibes instead of utility. It's a hype first token with taxless trades, renounced ownership and liquidity. View more. Okay. Liquidity focused mechanics designed for viral trading rather than product roadmaps. The community is loud and frenzied. Past listings, big social pushes, and launch. It's a true meme coin, in other words, right? Well, let's take a look at this as the daily. It's had 3 green days. That's nice. I need yeah. Oh, where's the tools? There's no tools, man. Now I'm stuck here. How's that work? There we go. Why'd the tools disappear when I went big like that? So the fibs aren't set up fully, so we might have to use some different approaches here. This song's about WD Can. It's having trouble getting above its key level right here, 236. If we can get above that, that would be more promising. Might have a breakout retest idea, but a safer area would be technically fractions of a penny from where you are now. It's 0.006622 technically is what I got here on my fibs, whatever. Where are the prices at 0.0063? So getting above, you know, we're at 6.3, 6.4 right now. If we can give up 6.8, 7 in those areas, it'd be a little bit safer if we can see that area kind of come into play. Or see it take out one of these higher highs. I mean, just to be a little bit safer, but I would at least want to see it get above the red line. Show me that she's really trying to turn around a little bit more. But she's in a bottom area, juicy area, technically, if you're trying to build a position or to try to play it. That's a ballsy one. She's a ballsy. Bitcoin, what are you doing on the 6-minute time frame at 88,900? Do we? Oh man, I could have added to my trade. It's not the greatest place to do it at all. Not at all. I can see you trying to pull something down here a little bit, Bitcoin. That's a pretty solid trend line right here. You might be working on coming over and touching that somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, 90 people hanging out. Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas to everybody. The turkey is getting tired, and we've been going for about an hour and 30 minutes, and I think the turkey is just going to turn in tonight. So we take one more look over here at our indices, seeing that altcoins total 3 starting to get a little play there. Nice, but also Bitcoin dominant is 2, so that kind of struggles with this guy, right? But interesting week. Some GAN theory, I mean, this song is based about, has indicated that today, the 26th of December, might mark a nice little upspurt for Bitcoin. I don't know. I've just got my eyes open, watching. It seems like we got a nice little start. Like we got a nice little spurt on altcoins too. dominance is going up. Maybe there's something to it. Maybe we'll get a little push over this next week, which is weird because I normally wouldn't look at the last week of December as being the week the numbers go up. I would be looking more like we need to sell and do our tax loss harvesting because that tax leaf is closing really soon. I'm just saying, maybe they've already done it. Maybe there's some news. I don't know. But I'm excited to see what might be happening today or this next day here when the markets open back up, or when they don't. Yeah, I guess they will technically, right? It should be open tomorrow, and then we go into the weekend and see how that works. But there's something saying that it might be an interesting week ahead. So I hope so. We need something. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas, and we work on our Happy New Year. We'd love to see a Lambo New Year, but or Lambo equivalent New Year. But we'll see you tomorrow. Brighter days ahead. Oh, we got the Christmas girls up. It's time to take down the Christmas decorations.
They're jacked on the market's churn, chasing them coins where the tickers burn. Crypto fiends, veins hot with greed, hoidling dreams in a blockchain need. While it's stacked with coins, no sleep. FOMO's got them diving deep. The wide on trades in a digital dive. Market swings keep the buzz alive. Yeah, yeah. Snorting Satoshis, hooked on the rush. Pump and dump, chasing that crypto crush. From the Discord down to the moon they saw. Crypto junkies screaming more on call. Snorting Satoshis, no stopping this high. Riding that wave till they crash and fall. All in no brakes, they're losing their minds. Addicted to the blockchain grind, grind, grind. They're preaching about freedom in the pixel storm, but the banks tapped out, their dreams deformed. Rig in the basement, mining for bucks. Power bills got them down on the luck. By the dip they yell, eyes wild with hype. While the girls like, babe, you're losing the fight. Checking the app.
Cheers to you, Johnny December.
Every red candle's a gut punch split. Ooh, yeah. Hooked on the rush. Pump and dump, chasing that crypto crush. From the Discord down to the moon they saw. Crypto junkies screaming more on call. Snorting Satoshis, no stopping this high. Riding that wave till they crash and fall. All in no brakes, they're losing their minds.
That one's not going to work.
Blockchain grind. Swapping dope for a coin that's cursed. Lost the keys, now the heads might burst. Rogue Pulios, just hold a pain portfolio, screaming you're going insane. Talking DeFi, NFTs in a haze. Mama's yelling, get a job, no craze. Bull run fever, but the bear's in play. Still snorting Satoshis, they're fading away. Snorting Satoshis, hooked on the
We lost our lag.
pump and dump, chasing that crypto crush. From the Discord down to the moon they saw. Crypto junkies screaming more on call. Snorting Satoshis, no stopping this high. Riding that wave till they crash and fall. All in no brakes, they're losing their minds. Addicted to the blockchain.
Once you go blue,
Grind, grind,
you know what they say.
crank up the charts, let the candlesticks blaze. Crypto chaos, they're lost in the noise. From the wallet to the grave, chasing that high. Snorting Satoshis till the servers run dry.
Ah. Ooh, that would be scary. It's fun at the time, but a few months later it seems like, oh man, that probably wasn't a good idea. Gotta chill on the mic. Is it too loud? Thanks for hanging out, everybody. See ya on the next one. See ya tomorrow night. God bless. Jesus loves you. Good night, John Boy.